Right, day in life part 3. Apologising that I'm in the lounge, but Ruby's fast asleep and she's snoring and she's quite a loud snorer. So apologise if you can hear me. So it's day in life part 3. So as per usual, this is usually the chatty bit. Let's start the weather. The weather this week has been good. I did do quite a few chatty vlogs throughout June. So let's start from the point when I did one, which was last Monday. So the weather has been absolutely nice up to the point the weekend where it went downhill. So Saturday was alright, and then Sunday showers, and it's going to be like this until midweek, and then it's going to be dry from Thursday, which is good. So yeah, which means that it's going to rain. Personally, we do need rain up here in the northwest of England because it's been so dry up here. So June's complete. I don't think we've had one day in June when it's rained. It's drizzled, but it's not rained. Like right down south, I think I saw in the forecast, I think they've had 2 weeks of dry in June and 2 weeks of just showers. So luckily we need the rain up here, so that's good. So which that's a problem when you try and dry washing though. You have to dry it in the house, which is good. So you just have to dry it on there in the house on radiators, which isn't what you really want to be doing in summer. And there's only so much you can put in tumble dryer. So we put underwear, socks, towels, bedding, pyjamas. Don't really put like t-shirts, clothes, trousers, stuff like that in a tumble dryer. So yeah, luckily today it's been tailed too hard. So this morning, absolutely miserable, raining. Now it's gone sunny, and I actually just had to nip to the shop as well to get, although I've run out my wholemeal love, I have, so I just nipped to the shop, and it's not actually really, it's not so, it feels more like spring out there today. It doesn't feel like summer at all. So it's really cool out there. So one thing I forgot to mention last week in a chatty vlog was about the raw food diet that we're starting the dogs on. So we were looking at my mum was doing research into it and found this woman wrote an article about how she introduced it to a German Shepherd who is 16, and like Rue has arthritis. And it's the best thing for natural remedies as well for arthritis. Still going strong at 16, the German Shepherd that she had. So we're going to start it. You can do it straight away with dogs because she is still a puppy, but we have to, I think what it said is because of how old this dog's stomach is, how sensitive it can be, you have to gradually introduce it to them. So yeah, apologise, she is snoring away there. So what else? So been shopping, but what have you seen that should really moving and renovating the house. So it's come to the standstill getting the house sorted and refurbished. apart from getting a new dining room table, and we've not really managed to do anything. We've not really managed to, apart from clear out and put stuff in boxes, we haven't really done much. We've not managed to sort out yet a storage, but we did go and view a house on Saturday. Like, this is the first house, so like there's going to be more to view and more to pick from, so we just need to choose which one we like. So let's, oh yeah, and there'll be another separate home bargains for this week. I'm going to go and get my brother's birthday presents, so I need to get him cards, blah blah blah. Right, be a week of Thursday, because yeah. So yeah, and also need to get 2 home bargains. So there'll be a separate home bargain, so I did go to CreditSafe, but so let's start. CreditSafe and home bargains is the same shop, but they are 2 separate companies, but it's exactly the same. I don't know what's going on. I think home bargains price CreditSafe with its food, but everything else is exactly the same. So that's what we do. So yeah, but I have what I want whenever I go to my local CreditSafe. Don't whether because it's smaller or whether every CreditSafe now, I think, been too big or small, have had chest, children, frozen stuff. So I wonder whether it's because of that they don't have what I want. So they never have any Apple iPhone charging cables, only Samsung. So I do need to get some more of that. So moving on to COVID. So COVID. So I thought it was 16, but it's actually 18. So all over 18s have been called now to get the COVID jab. Been called if you have to put an appointment. So I think everyone's been offered one, and there's been walk-in vaccination centres. So we announced it. Now there will be pop-up vaccination centres a lot around the northwest. Yeah, I already had mine booked in, my first dose. So my first dose would have been 2 weeks on Tuesday, and yeah, so the second one is a week for Freshers Week. So now it's only over 40s that are having it reduced from 12 to 8 weeks for the second one. I think everyone under 40 still has to wait 12 weeks for the second dose, which I'm looking forward to, because my parents had worse reactions to the second one rather than the first one, and apparently the second one's the worst. So it's restrictions. So Freedom Day is coming. It'd be 2 weeks on Wednesday, apparently, but we shall see. So apparently there's rumours going around in the papers what's going to happen. Mask wearing is going. It's going to be a personal choice again, like it was at the start before it became mandatory in shops, public transport, blah blah blah, in all indoor places. Social distancing is going, so we shall see what they're planning to do. Personally, I'm still going to wear a mask, because I was reading something apparently that most places you were likely to get it was in the supermarket. I think it said 18 or 20% of infections came from people in the supermarket. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, we shall see what Freedom Day means. It is the day after the girls break up for summer. So yeah, so hopefully the Rule 6 will go as well, which is good because some restaurants, I mean, we tried to book to go out on Father's Day, the 7 rules, and we couldn't get a table. Like, oh, it's Rule 6, but if you look on the website, and I looked, it said nowhere does it say that you can't, large households of more than 6 are legally allowed toys to be dropped off. Yeah, Dory's just been dropped off by my granddad. So I'll just pause it. So she likes to get around. Is something to eat there, and then come back, and then get dropped off, come back. So yeah, moving on. So going back to COVID, so Rule 6 will be abolished, which is good. Yeah, so we tried to book somewhere on Father's Day. The rule says if you're not your large household of more than 6, you can sit together. So you've turned in rules which they shouldn't be. Like, well, can we have like 2 tables for 4? Like, next to each other. That's the only way you can get around it. So, hopefully that will go. Because it shouldn't be like, they should be following rules. So, yeah, I apologise. Dory's chewing some, eating a bone. We had a lamb and turkey for the Sunday roast, and she's just eating about some leftover lamb. Which is really awkward, Doris, because she won't eat out her own bone, but she'll eat out Ruby's. So, I'm going to leave you guys see you next week. Bye.